People around the world remembering Mandela, remembering the impact that he had as a leader and humanitarian. And that includes a South African native who's living in the capital region who sat down tonight to tell me how she will be remembering him.
For me, it's a real loss. I think it's a real loss for the entire world.
Gail Glover watches the world mourn the loss of Nelson Mandela from her Schenectady apartment. She's been watching events in South Africa, her home country, from afar since she moved to the U.S. from there in 1987, in the peak of the apartheid era and before Mandela became president.
It was hard for me to admit that I was from South Africa in those early years because I was afraid what people would think of me. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it was peaceful. There was this great interest in pursuing a direction of democracy,
which she attributes to the leadership of Mandela. Since the news of his death on Thursday, she's seen the reaction of her fellow countrymen on social media.
I've been following all of that, and it's all been very sad, very mournful.
But very mindful of Mandela's actions before, during, and after his leadership, which brought blacks and whites together. Glover says she thinks both will mourn him equally, but differently.
I think for white South Africans, he represented a peaceful transition. I think for blacks, he presented a sense of hope, a sense of future that they perhaps had not thought of for themselves. And I think we should all mourn because this great man, the finest that the human race has to offer, has left us such a huge legacy, a legacy to do better, to be better.
And to act better as one.